Green guys and gals, welcome back here. Welcome back. Happy Non-Farm Payroll Friday. Boy, what an exciting Friday morning we had. Had a great session with our members in our live trade room today. Made a bunch of cash. Hope you guys did as well. You know what time it is. Let's talk about what we predicted, right? Let's talk about what we anticipated this morning. Now, as you guys know, every morning at 7:30 a.m., I do that morning prep with Marty at Traders Audio. We anticipate the direction of the open. We look for those high percentage trades. Now, let's take a look here. Now, again, head over to the blog, Sideways Markets. At the top of the blog, you're going to see here, there's a link for the crude oil squawk and prep. We're going to be expanding on this little page we have here, but at the top of the blog, you're going to see that crude oil squawk and prep, right? You want to head right over there, and you're going to see a recap, a recording of today's call. All right. Now, don't you worry. We're going to be rolling this out as a full call every morning for the general public. That'll be coming out in the next few weeks. But every morning we try to anticipate exactly what's going to happen at the open. Now, when you watch this video, I want you to fast forward to the 17th minute. Okay, 17th minute. Fast forward to the 17th minute of that video, and I want you guys to hear exactly what I said. My exact words were this morning. Non-farm payrolls out at 8:30. Rule numero uno when it comes to non-farm payrolls. We're sitting on hands until about 8:45. Wait for that news to come out. Wait for the reaction to come out. Then we're going to trade the reaction of that news. But once we find that direction at 8:45, it's trading with the direction. I also talked about the fact that as we were going lower, we were expecting there to be a large move back up. Remember that? Again, go to the 17th minute of that video. That was recorded at 7:30 this morning, all right? Now, of course, I'm not always accurate, but we've been pretty darn close for the last 2 or 3 weeks here. And look what we have here. The first thing that happened this morning, now let's not cheat. The first thing we saw this morning was, again, trading at the highs of the range. I was expecting to see price fall off these highs. This morning, the guidance that I gave you this morning was that I was going to be looking for short-term selling opportunities, but that we were looking at a possible home run trade that would take us all the way back up. Remember that this morning? My exact words, short-term selling opportunities, long-term buying opportunities. Let's see exactly what we got. 8:30, the news comes out this morning, and the news comes out bullish for the dollar, which is bearish for crude oil. If you recall, I gave you guidance to sell here at 95.34. We sold short just a moment after the news came out. We took the price all the way down, and I want you guys to remember that we had identified key levels below. One of the levels that we identified was the previous low of day, the 93.82. So the short-term selling opportunity, yeah, I would say that was a short-term selling opportunity. And of course, we got short right along with the rest of you guys this morning. So we're selling on the way down, selling retracements on the way down, took over 150 ticks out of the trade on the way down, helped all of our members make money on the way down with me. But then remember, we had anticipated a price reversal eventually at these lows. Again, 17th minute of that video from this morning, you'll hear me say, I am going to look for the hot zone right about here. All right, I circled it right on the chart. I said, guys, we get a bull channel. We've got the daily buy zone here. I'm expecting price to rise and to rise quickly off of that buy zone. It was incredible. We took our profit all the way down at these lows. We had actually identified the prior week's open at 93.90. That's where I took my final profit target on the short, was at 93.90. All right, just a huge short going down. Made us a bunch of profit. But guys, in all reality, that was relatively easy. Non-farm payrolls, pretty simple. Wait for the news report. Don't jump right in. Be patient. Wait to find that trend that results and trade with that trend. That's exactly what we did. But in the back of our mind, the whole time, we knew that eventually these sellers were going to exhaust and we were going to get that bounce. Now take a look at this. We then, of course, tag exactly the level that we predicted, right? We go exactly to the level that we anticipated. Now, I'm not going to put a buy here, right? I'm not going to immediately put a buy right here because we don't predict. I will anticipate a price reversal at this location, right? I'll anticipate a price reversal at this location. And once I see that price start to go higher, then I'm buying pullbacks. And we took this baby all the way back up. Did you see this thing today? Were you thinking about the broadcast this morning, guys? Incredible. So, of course, now we're buying pullbacks. Just like I said, guys, I'm expecting short-term selling opportunities and boom, long-term buying opportunities this morning. What a home run day. Remember this area up here? 95.75. This was incredible. Even after this huge drop down, we take our money and run. We buy it, bring it right back up, just as we had planned. We always plan our trades, and then all we got to do is trade our plan. And look at that. We go all the way to that 95.75. It got stuck in the mud here for over an hour. I personally was just waiting for this thing to collapse, and I couldn't wait to get back in again. But we ran out of time. I'm not going to be trading here on a non-farm payroll Friday after 11 o'clock, and that's exactly what happened. We just simply ran out of time here. And sure enough, they actually ended up pushing this thing even higher this morning. Just an incredible reaction here. You can see how well this area held, right? The same area we projected this morning at 7:30 this morning. This is 3 hours later, guys. I'm not making this stuff up. And you'll notice here, we go all the way to our final reversal target at 96.28. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Forget about hindsight. Go back and watch the tape. It's posted right on the blog right now. You're going to see how well these levels work. Guys, if we can make these levels work this well, all we have to do is be ready to pull the trigger using our simple entry trigger indicators, proper risk management, right, and keeping our emotions under control. As always, just a fantastic day in the trade room today. We predicted this a mile ahead of time. You want to get started with me? Join the free trial. I'll teach you all about how I trade. I'll invite you to come out and join us in the afternoon for our live trade room open house. And I'm excited to see you guys as a brand new student in our live trade room on Monday morning. We have a summertime ahead of us, guys. Got a lot of money to make. We'll see you guys out there. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye for now.